Good morning. Here comes another day. It's about 0 -1, wind chill about -5, so it's a bit warmer than yesterday. Certainly doesn't feel like it, but it's quite windy walking down to the lake. But lesson that I learned this morning is what if when something happens in your life, instead of being negative, you just have gratitude and say thank you. Thank you for this situation that is happening to me, because through it I can go and grow. Through it I can achieve the next level of whatever it is in my life that I wanted to achieve. So when you're going through a hard time, don't start having negative thoughts and start looking at it from the perspective of why me, why is this happening to me? Look at it more from a perspective of gratitude and be thankful for it. Thankful for the day. Thank you for the situation, because you don't know what God has in plan for you. Maybe the situation that you're going through is there to help you to reach that next level. It's maybe something that you need to learn through it. So next time when you're going through something negative, just say thank you. Thank you for this time. Thank you for this situation. Thank you for whatever it is that is happening to you. And just be and come from a place of gratitude. Wow, it is quite windy. Those are the days I don't like the most, when it's windy, because when you're swimming, the water is splashing all over my face and neck and everything, and it feels way colder. So I don't even know if you can hear me. Breezy day, and yeah, my arms are already feeling the cold. But we'll go for a swim and then walk back home and chalk up another day of this whole experiment. Good, my little spot. Oh, windy today. Yes, it's windy today. Very windy. Oh, blustery day. Just went in, had a swim. Again, have not dried myself, but I'm gonna go walk back. Yeah, my fingers are quite chilly. The temperature of the water is definitely getting colder. I think this is probably the coldest that I have felt. I think with the wind chill and the water being cooler. But feeling the body's warming up. Yes, quite breezy over here. I might actually go and try to run back home, but the body's doing its thing. It's warming up, and the skin is quite red, as you can see on my arms. But yeah, we'll we'll see how we go. But yes, definitely feels the coldest so far, and the fingers are probably coldest. So I'm just going to concentrate on getting morning. Yeah, you too. And just concentrating getting back home and warming up. But yeah, quite cold. The fingers, as I'm holding the camera, are getting a little numb, so I will need to warm them up. So we'll talk to you later. Good morning. So here goes another day walking down to the lake. The temperature is above freezing, but there is a bit of a wind chill, and it's a bit chilly, and it's starting to snow a little bit. I think it might snow a little bit more as time progresses today. Yeah, the wind is certainly feeling it on my arms, but yeah, as you can see, the water is churning quite a bit. It is quite windy, but just testing out how the video looks if I record myself this way. So just went for a swim for about 2.5 minutes, and the camera again did not record. So I am not happy. But walking back, I do have a bruise. You can see it. I'm not quite sure what the heck is that from, but that's a fairly large bruise. So the water's at about 2 degrees this morning. Yeah, the fingers are a little cold, but I think it will warm up by the time I make it home. But yeah, the body is turning red. It is snowing a bit, but yeah, that bruise is weird. Yeah, I can feel the body's kicking into overdrive to warm up. Feels okay. Fingers are definitely the things that are the coldest as I'm walking, and my back feels cold. But other than that, it feels okay. Yeah. So definitely the coldest today that it has ever been. It's quite windy. The water is churning quite a bit. And yeah, it's starting to snow. This is always the coldest part, because it's the windiest part as I walk. Okay, as you can see, water behind me, and the wind is driving the snow into my body, so it definitely feels cold with the wind chill. But I think I'm gonna put the phone just focus on getting home. Well, good morning. Whew. So here goes another day. So last night I watched a video of, I think his name was Dimitri, and he goes and swims in cold water. So I got some encouragement, got some ideas around what to do and how to go and do this. He also swims in near freezing temperatures, so the encouragement was great. So decided this morning to walk down to the lake with no shirt, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's about I think it's around 0 right now with the wind chill of about -2. So it does feel somewhat cold, but it's not as bad as it has been this past week with -8. Right now there is no wind, so it actually feels great. But yeah, it was interesting to watch him. He was videotaping himself, and it was happening and talking about it. So I think I'd like to go and create a vlog, kind of what he's been doing and how he has been recording it, and what he has been doing. So yeah. So it feels somewhat cold this morning. But yeah, he actually mentioned the fact that when you go into the water, that you're safest in the water, where the danger is, especially when it's cold and wind chill and minus cold temperatures in the air. That's where the limbs can start to freeze and the fingers and everything. So staying submerged under the water is actually the safest place, which makes sense. So we'll see. Yeah, the water is it's fairly calm, as you can see. Go some duckies. So yeah, we will see what's going to happen. Yeah, he chopped a hole in the ice and went into the water. At the same time, he's been doing it for quite a few years. So he said in the first year, if you go in for even 10, 20, 30 seconds, that's doing good. So I think I'm doing well with the way that I'm progressing with this. This being my first year and going in and testing my body, how far it can go. But yeah, so it's interesting. My arm still feels the coldest right now without the shirt, but my core temperature is not that bad. My fingers are feeling somewhat cold, but definitely not as windy as it has been this week. So it's nice actually when the wind dies down. It actually feels warm, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear the wind in the microphone, but yeah, it is a bit windy. But yeah, just getting used to doing this. Ooh, the wind is cold. Yeah, I've got this major bruise on my leg. I don't know if you can see it there. Not quite sure what that happened or how did that happen, but yeah, yesterday when I came out of the water, it was there. So, like I said, not quite sure what was going on or what's going on with that. So, yeah, I do feel cold. So just trying to keep my mind in a positive view. Yeah, the other thing too, he would dunk his head in the water. Oh, I'm not quite sure if I'm quite ready for that. I might go and put my hands on my face and wet it down. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if dunking my whole head will be the way to go. Yeah, well, we'll see. Maybe when it warms up some days, I might want to go and do that. All right. Well, we're by the water. We're here another day. Wow, I can't believe that I've been doing this for like 4 months. I've got to go back and figure out exactly when I started, but it's December 5th. And I think I started sometime in August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, so it's been quite the journey so far. And I've pretty well been doing it every single day. Which again, he said, hey, if you just go and do it every second or third day, thinking, wow, okay. Nobody told me to do it that way. Oh, all right, well, all the snow is gone from the dock, so that's nice. So, as you can see, oh, it's gone, but it's frozen and slippery on here. There's a bit of a frost on here, so well, we'll get ready to go in, hop in, hop out, and walk back home. So we'll talk to you soon. As you can see, Well, went in for the swim. Yesterday when I was listening to Dimitri, he mentioned that if you are in pain, it lasts for about, or the worst part is about the first 2 minutes, and then you can kind of get used to it. So interestingly enough, I was there for about, I think about 3 minutes. It was feeling all right. Yeah, right now the tips of the fingers is probably the worst part, as I'm holding the phone and holding my bag. I don't know, I'm dragging this stuff around, holding all of my stuff. I think I've got to get a better backpack or bag. But yeah, as you can see, I think I'm shaking a little bit. But yeah, I might just go and run. run back. But yeah, didn't quite have the courage to put my head under the water. Well, good morning. Here's another day. It's about -3 with the wind chill about -9. Yeah, fairly cool. I decided to put my shirt on this morning, but it's a beautiful sunny day. Trying something different. I'm gonna, when I go for the swim, keep my mind off. I'm going to listen to music. Gonna leave my earbuds on, but yeah, this morning I really did not feel like going out. So it's going to be interesting. I know the water is going to be fairly cold, but yeah, we'll have to see what's going to happen. Going all the way down, I'm actually thinking of maybe taking my shirt off so that I cool down as I get down to the water, so the body does get used to it. But yeah, as you can see, my ears, my nose and everything is getting a little red. The arms aren't quite, actually not that bad. So yeah, you know what, let's drop the yeah, actually doesn't feel that bad. So we'll see how the water's gonna feel. But yeah, got my gloves on so my fingertips don't get too cold. But the body feels actually okay, even without the shirt on. Right now, it's probably gonna feel chillier as I go back. But looks like the duck hunting is back on. I don't know if you can see there it is. See the boat? But yeah, it feels okay. Yeah, quite interesting. Now I'm just gonna go and listen to if you can actually hear me or not, because I know there is a bit of a wind. Well, that sun is nice and warm. I feel it's gorgeous. But yeah, all of the puddles on the street are all frozen over. There's a bit of a wind, but it's not quite as bad as yesterday. Yeah, Yeah, when the sun disappears, it feels a little bit cooler over here and windier. So yeah, we'll have to see what the water is gonna feel like for the body. I guess it's fairly cold and cool, but the sun feels nice and warm onto the body. But it is, wow, quite the breeze coming through right now. So, oh my, whew, fairly cold. I'm gonna go and use the iPhone to record me, and I'm gonna be listening to music as I go swimming. So yeah, there are duck hunters that are going out on the lake. But yeah, we'll talk to you later. Oh, just went for a swim. The headphones are not working really that well. They don't have the range, but feeling good. The yeah, my big toe is frozen a little bit, but other than that, the sun is nice and warm, so it's warming it up as I'm walking. But fingers are a little cold. But good morning. Sorry? No, I just went for the swim in the water, so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, people do wonder what am I doing, but I actually feel great today. I don't know if it's listening to the music or what's going on, but the body actually feels the warmest. I think it's the sun is really warming me up. Don't know if I've hit the wall and now getting better, but yeah, my big toe is certainly feeling a little cold. But yeah, no, I'm feeling actually great. Glad that I went in this morning. But yeah, now this is always the coldest part as I'm walking. But other than that, feeling good. Feeling great. Interesting. Don't you need a shirt? No, you don't need a shirt. Yeah, I'm sure people are wondering, what am I doing? Walking around with no shirt on. But I'm feeling good. I think I'm gonna just go for a bit of a run. Interesting that the fingertips feel somewhat cold, but not that bad. So today's the first day that I can see my breath when I'm breathing. But yeah, it's getting colder. Well, good morning. Here's another morning. Temperature is about -5 with the wind chill of about -11. So yeah, this definitely is the coldest that I have been in as far as for the air temperature. Body's feeling okay. Sun is nice and warm. As you can see, there are frost on cars and everywhere, but the wind is a little cooler, but doesn't feel that bad. I thought that it would be much colder. As you can see, I've taken the shirt off as I'm going on here. Having the backpack on my back has certainly warmed things up on my back, but I kind of have it on my shoulder now because I want my body to really be cold. So we'll need to go and see. Oh yeah, the wind is certainly coming and feels cool, but the sun, wow. Sun is nice and gorgeous and nice and warm. So that's gonna warm things up for me. But yeah, I'm getting a few strange looks from people passing me. Oh, the water is nice and calm. Oh, all of the ducks are hiding on the lake, as you can see them. So yeah, so feeling good. Tomorrow's supposed to be even colder than it is today. So yeah, we'll have to see how the temperature will go and what's going to happen. But yeah, I can definitely see rocks and things are starting to freeze close to the edge, but that's supposed to warm up in a couple of days. So, well, morning. We'll get a little bit of a reprieve from these cold temperatures. But yeah, I'm actually quite surprised how the body's behaving as far as I mean, I'm cold, but I wouldn't say that I'm any colder than I have been before. I mean, I'm sure when I go into the water, I'm not quite sure how long I'm gonna go and stay, but yeah, not quite sure how long I'm gonna stay today because I still have to walk back. But I did pack track pants, shorts. I got a couple of shirts in case I do get cold, so that I can warm up and so I don't put myself in a danger. But yeah, I can't believe that I'm still doing this when it's this cold, -5. and -11 with the wind chill. So this definitely, I'm gonna go into the sun here so that I warm up a little bit. Yeah, definitely has been the coldest this morning, and the wind is blowing quite a bit over here. I think because I'm on the other side, I'm gonna switch my hands with the camera. But yeah, wherever the skin is folded over, it doesn't feel as obviously as cold. So, but the sun certainly feels really nice, which is nice. The one good thing is when I go in the dock and I slow down, I kind of warm up a little bit on the dock because there is no, most days there is no wind. Not quite sure if that will happen today. But yeah, there is some ice starting to form on top of the lake. So the lake is starting to freeze over. So, I do have to say that today is definitely the coldest that it has been. Yeah, it's the wind that's the worst. Oof. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but yeah, it's quite windy. Oh, the dock is frosted over. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Still frost down here, but yeah, you can see that the ice is starting to form on the lake, and definitely on the rocks. So yeah, but so we're down here, gonna go for a dip, and we will see how it will go. The sun is nice and warm. Well, went in for a swim, walking back. I think I might put the gloves on, but feeling great. The water was somewhat cold, but not that bad. Sun certainly feels nice and warm. But other than that, not bad. -5, +11. There definitely was some. There was some ice starting to form on the water. The temperature is about half a degree, so it wasn't that bad. But I think I'm gonna go and put gloves on to warm up the fingers. So Well, just about home. Sun is nice and warm. Feeling great. Yeah, it is a bit cold. I'm shaking a little bit, but not that bad. I'm actually surprised. Almost makes no sense. I mean, it's -5, and I just went for a swim, and I'm walking around with no shirt on. So, yeah, a little bit crazy. But, yeah. Yeah, the body's starting to shake a little bit. But I'm just about home. Good morning. So, here comes another day. It's about -5 with the wind chill of about -10. Sun is gorgeous and nice and warm. Certainly is nice when I'm walking and the sun is hitting my body. Yeah, don't feel cold this morning. I mean, my arms are a bit cold. I think actually not wearing the shirt, it feels a bit warmer. I ran a little bit. I'm running a little bit late. It's about 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock this morning, so about half an hour later than usually I come. But it seems that the water it's a bit windy out there. But overall, feeling great. During my meditation and journaling, just recognized I did a happy stack that happiness is something that we get to choose to do every day. I'm actually was looking forward to going down and coming down to the lake. So happiness is a choice. You get to choose whatever you want to do each and every day, in whatever situation or circumstance. Just go for the choice and choose to be happy. Choose to do what you want to do, and you don't ever have to worry about what other people think, other people do. Just enjoy life to the fullest, live life to the fullest. That's what I'm doing right now. I mean, we walking around in freezing temperatures, going and swimming in a freezing lake, as I'm choosing to do this because it creates a better character for me, who I am, and what am I doing. I mean, the looks, the stares, what people are giving me as I'm doing this, doesn't really matter. Maybe it's going to encourage them to go and do something that they've never done before. And I would encourage you to go and do the same. So, as we continue this journey into the cold, I want to encourage you, do things that you would not normally do. Push your body into things and make choices. And good morning.
It's gonna be cold today.
It's about nice and the sun's nice and warm.
Yeah. Are you training for something?
No, I just doing this started about 4 months ago, doing it every day, and
Yeah. Good for
just
you.
keep on at it. So,
Good for you.
thanks.
Must be really invigorating once you.
Yeah. I mean, it does body good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So take care.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. So every morning that I walk, there are pretty well the same people out walking their dogs, doing things. The same cars that are passing me by. Whatever that they're doing, they're looking at me. So it's interesting. But yeah, the sun's definitely warm. Here comes the duckies. Yeah, where did the ducks go when the lake's going to be frozen over? Interesting thought. But yeah, as far as my arms are feeling a little bit cool. I'm just going to put the backpack on my other hand. Holding my arm out like this with the camera actually makes it a little bit little bit colder, but yeah, it is. It is a bit windier. There is a bit more ice forming on top of the lake. Wow, there is a crust around the edge over here. But yeah, so my feeling is that the water is going to be probably around half a degree still. I don't think that it has probably cooled down any more than it was before. But yeah, it's actually, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but the lake is frozen here on the side, just where the ducks are. Maybe they're warming it up a little bit. I'm gonna go come here to the sun. But yeah, the walk down this morning is somewhat enjoyable. It does feel cold. It's actually strange going into the water yesterday. The beginning instinct or the feeling of it is that it does feel warmer as I get in. But yeah, I'm gonna do something different. I've got my AirPods to keep my mind off of things, and I'm gonna take the phone with me because same thing happened yesterday. Went into the water and the connection got disconnected, so didn't really take my mind off of things. But yeah, the sun does feel warm, even though it's only on my back, and I'm seeing that I do have a few goosebumps on my arms. But I'll walk with you all the way down to the lake. I don't know if the wind has picked up or not. Not sure if you can hear me or not, but definitely wind is here. Things are frosted over. Oh yeah, there's more ice pancakes forming up on the lake. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but there's definitely ice that is starting to form on the lake, and gonna be colder. There's probably gonna be frost on the dock, and we'll see when we hop into the lake. Oh man, the wind is. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the dock as I'm walking over here. A lot of duckies, they're gonna run. Duckies are going to run. As you can see, everything's frosted over. There's ice and snow. My buddies. Good morning, buddies. Yeah, the rocks are covered in snow. The sun is nice and warm. So, well, just went for the swim The water, yeah, is fairly cold. The AirPods had total failure somehow. It got disconnected when I hopped into the water. So I don't know if the Bluetooth doesn't work underwater, but yeah, completely disconnected. So that's not gonna work. But feeling fairly good. Body feels nice and warm. Only fingers feel cold. So probably gonna go and put gloves on just so that I can warm up. But feeling great. Feeling invigorated. And another day of reset warrior in the cold. So I'm just going to concentrate on walking back home, and we'll talk. Good morning. So comes another day. It snowed last night, so there's snow everywhere. And it warmed up. It's about 0 right now. So it feels a lot warmer than -5 as it was yesterday. So I think it's gonna snow or actually rain later on today. So it's quite cloudy. A big difference from yesterday. It was gorgeous, beautiful, and sunny. So today it's a little bit under cloud, but we'll be able to go and get things done. There's a plow coming, so I'm trying to stay away so I don't cover up with it. Oh, he's coming into here. See, the plow was coming into the street. I thought I was going to get out of his way, but instead I was in his way. Yeah, oh, it's a bit windy though. Don't know if you can hear that or not. But it certainly is nice when the sun is shining and and not being overcast. But I don't know if the wind's coming off the lake. It actually feels warm. That warm air is coming off. I guess I don't know if the water is getting cooler, but in any case, it doesn't feel that warm anymore. The water is much choppier and windier. So, wind is coming quite cold. Morning. Oh, it's okay. Just going for a swim, so gonna get a little bit cooler and get wet for you. So, yeah, interesting comments from people. I guess they're just kind of not used to anybody doing this, and I guess maybe nobody else is doing this, so. Took my earbud out. hear anybody if I've got them in my ears. So there are probably people that talk to me other days, but I can't hear them. So, but yeah. So far this has been a very interesting experience. How our bodies react to cold. People walking their dogs and leaving their crap all over the place. They put it in the bag and then they throw the bag on the ground. Don't understand that part. But yeah, it feels way warmer. I mean, I think the body's getting used to it. Just coming down here and doing this. So quite a big experience of doing this every morning. But yeah, the comment over there quite shows the inadequacy of people where they're trying to put themselves into my place. And they try to think, oh, I couldn't go and do that. Well, my view is that everybody could go and do this. I did not think that I can do this. When I first watched Wim Hof, I thought that he was a little crazy. And I thought it was quite incredible. But he just takes a decision and a commitment. And you can go and achieve anything that you want. Just like I've been meditating the last few mornings on the fact that happiness is a choice. I'm looking towards going to the lake and looking towards it. Not as much this morning, but definitely yesterday I was looking towards it. I'm not sure if the fact that it was nice and sunny had anything to do with it, but probably did. So, but yeah, so I am down here, down at the lake. Yeah, all the water's churning a little bit more, and the ducks and geese and my buddies are not over here today. I guess it's too cold for them. I'm not sure about that, but in any case, here's the lake. Probably no fishermen out on the lake in this water. Oh no, there's still a few of them over here. I'm interrupting them. They're going out on the water. Oh, that is nice. Looks like my little purchase clean up for me. Thank you, Lord. That's nice. So I have a place to put my dry stuff. So. just went in for a swim and gonna go walk back. Yeah, I felt a little bit warmer, but the wind's certainly feeling cooler. But it's definitely interesting. Somebody stopped and I think videotaped me going in. But yeah, feeling good. Wind is not as warm as it was, but still feeling a little bit cold with the wind chill. But the thermometer is not working the way that I thought. It's not definitely measuring. It was measuring minus 16, which I don't believe that that's what it is, and it was not taking temperature of the water, so I'm not quite sure. And it seemed that the water temperature has gone up, so yeah, not quite sure how good that thermometer is. But yeah, we'll have to see how things go. But yeah, I might go and put the gloves back on and go for a bit of a run, maybe to warm up. But here's another day of going into the cold. So we'll